If you're looking for a carrier that's easy to work with one of the simplest e-apps available to agents, and underwriting that's lenient and liberal, making it very difficult to not get your business placed, with rates that pretty much beat out all the competition, which makes your business almost impossible to replace, then look no further than to today's spotlighted carrier, the Polish Falcons of America. Let's go ahead and dive right in. They're a smaller company, also go by PFA, but they have a lot of good benefits. And yeah, so far, so good. I mean, I've been writing with them now for, I don't know, I would say maybe a month. And I'd say almost every week I have business that I'm pushing their way. And it's a super easy process, very easy company to work with. They go ages 50 to 80. So, you know, we don't have the niches of the younger or the older, but just your typical 50 to 80. That also keeps the rates competitive. Coverage up to 25,000. So they
Across
don't
all
go
ages.
up to, across all ages, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, 25,000 even at age 80 is pretty good. One thing I love about them is their graded death benefit. They don't have a modified, they have a graded. Their graded death benefit, it pays 30% of the face amount year one, 70% year two. I mean, I wrote one a couple weeks ago. It was actually a policy of mine. The lady had it that had lapsed with another company, and she needed to get coverage again. And now that I had this product, it was just a much better fit for her. I mean, I explained to her, you know, your $10,000 policy, it's going to pay $3,000 if you were to die tomorrow. It's going to pay $7,000 if you were to die in month 13 to 24. And then after that, it's going to pay that full death benefit. So much better than your standard modified that's going to do just a return of premium plus maybe 10% interest the first 2 years. And the clients love it. And most health conditions are going to go graded with them that would be modified with other carriers.
I know it's forthcoming. It's not available there yet. But while this product might be ages 50 to 80, soon they're going to be launching a whole life product for a younger age group and a higher face amount that is going to be available on the same application platform. I know you've used their e-application platform before. Is it as hard, lengthy, and complicated as some of them are? Or how would you describe their e-app platform?
Their e-app is probably the easiest e-app of any e-apps out there. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to complete. I mean, it is so easy. You get to the end and it's a text to sign feature. So very simple. Well, that's for telesales. For in-home sales, if for face-to-face sales, I mean, they sign right on the screen and that's it. But for telesales, you can sell it over the phone. They're going to get a text message. They click a link. The link is going to take them to essentially the same screen you're looking at with a little box. All they got to do is sign with their finger on their phone, and they hit OK. From there, you're done. And it does provide the underwriting decision on the spot. So yeah, very simple. Like I said, yeah, the easiest for those that are not the best with technology. And I mean, I don't really feel like, I mean, I guess I'm okay with technology. I don't feel like many of these e-apps are really that confusing, but for those that maybe get a little confused by other e-apps out there, you're not going to get confused with this one. I mean, I think like my 9-year-old could use this e-app and write a piece of business on it. It's that easy. So, and again, face-to-face and telesales. And it's a price busting product, I guess you could say. I had someone I wrote over the weekend, actually, a 69-year-old female, 69-year-old female, 15,000 in coverage, was $91 a month. Another company I looked at was like $140 a month. So, I mean, just crazy. You know, why write an overpriced product that you know is going to get replaced when you have this in your portfolio of carriers that you can do business with?
I want to walk through that real quick too, because I've got Toolkit open. let's just say we have a 65-year-old female, very common age to encounter and final expense, 15,000. Polish Falcons is in the top 3. It's the second lowest rated price across the board. And then you have at $56 a month, you have carriers that are $77 a month for that exact same product. So there's a 30 some dollar spread. I'm not a mathematician.
Wow.
On some of these products. And Adam, it's not like you're taking a haircut to write it.
And yeah, we are able to offer like the best comp out there to agents on this product. So,
pretty amazing.
So yeah, I mean, if you are looking for the product, you could call out there directly, and they're not going to give you, they're going to put you to lower comp than what we're going to give you. They'll even tell you that. So there's no sense in even trying to call a carrier direct. We can get you a better, we can get you better comp than what they're even going to give you.
Yeah.
So
you called Citizens Direct, they would channel you back to us anyway too. Like,
yeah,
there's no extra work extra comp you're gonna find by calling them. We have agreements in place, the effort, the relationship, the promotion to be able to offer the most competitive levels.
Yep. And again, the only downside to me with the Falcons is just that they're not in a whole lot of states yet. They are in a good portion of the Midwest. And I'll show you the map in a minute. But same thing. I mean, them along with like the Sika, I look at as more like up and coming carriers that it's here for some, but not for all. But the intention is to get there, to get to the point where it is in most states. And here we are, this is kind of where they're at right now. They just recently added Missouri and also Arizona. As you can see, the ones that are in navy blue are in the process of getting approved. So what's that? Another 6 states that are in the process of getting approved. And then again, like as I mentioned, there's more to come. So unfortunately, they are not in a ton of states, but for those that are in the states that they're in, or the ones that are in the process, reach out to us, because like I said, I mean, I actually, there was another one I wrote this past week, and it was like, if you go to Toolkit, it was another carrier that was probably like in the top 3 when it comes to rate. And I was still able to beat the other, they had just taken out this policy with this other carrier. And I was able to get the person $1,000 more in coverage for the same price. So I basically told the person, well, $1,000 is $1,000. Like, is your family, you think that they maybe would be able to use that extra $1,000 for something, or would you rather keep what you have and them not have access to an extra $1,000? He's like, well, it would only make sense to go with you. Exactly. So I think I wrote him a $13,000 policy rather than the 12 that he just took out with the other carrier for the exact same price. So, and again, that was a top 3 in toolkits. So, I mean, they, like I said, yeah, their rates are very, very good, very competitive. There's not many that you're going to find that are any cheaper, and it's a good product.